Good afternoon and welcome to the Nottingham Wildcats arena for opening round WBBL league action between the Nottingham Wildcats and the Cardiff Met Archers. These two teams both coming off losses last weekend in the WBBL Cup semi-final. Nottingham 67-69 against the Sevenoaks Suns and Cardiff 27-67 to the Leicester Riders. Team news for the Nottingham Wildcats is that Tia Freeman is out this afternoon with an injury. However, Kenrick Leiber does have Becky DeWomo back into the lineup, having missed a couple of games due to her injury. For Cardiff, they are pretty much at full strength, so we should be good for a big defensive battle here this afternoon. Nottingham are obviously led by Jasmine Joyner and Chelsea Shumpert. Jasmine coming in averaging 22.3 points per game in her cup action and 14.8 rebounds a game including a game against the Mystics where she had 37 points and 19 rebounds. Chelsea Shumpert also had a great cup run for the Wildcats, 19 points a game with 5.5 assists. With Tier Freeman out, Coach Henrik Leiber was saying pre-game he's going to look for his roster to step up, get contributions from more players, the likes of Simone Costa and Shania Rose, who will be starting this afternoon for the hosts. As for Cardiff, also led with a big interior presence, the Argentine international Mara Mariocci at 6'4". Their leading scorer in the cup, averaging just over 11 points a game, along with 8 rebounds, having returned to the Archers. Also, a new addition for Coach Steph Collins this year is Shannon Hatch, having played in Germany in D2 last season, where she averaged 9 points and 5.5 rebounds a game. She's come in and given the Archers some additional interior scoring, leading with 10 points and 8.5 rebounds a game. Talked with both coaches in the pre-game. Steph Collins so far really happy with how her team are gluing on the defensive end. Most points they've given up so far this season is 68 against Barking on opening day. However, she's looking for a much improved performance on the offensive end, with 27 points on 19% shooting last week against Leicester. As for Nottingham, Coach Henrik Leibert looking to try and get some more ball movement in the offence, and trying to get to the second, third side of the floor a bit more often. It's something he felt like they struggled with during the cup run as a whole, but particularly showed at times last week against Sevenoaks, with a low-scoring third quarter. Teams are just going to the benches. We've got 1 minute 30 here to go till tip. Nottingham will start with number 1 Chelsea Shumpert, number 3 Jasmine Joyner, number 15 Shania Rose, number 24 Simone Costa, and number 12 Moa Lundqvist. We are still just waiting for confirmation of the Cardiff starters. We'll bring them to you when we've got them. As we mentioned earlier, this is the first round of league action, one of 3 games this weekend. We have Newcastle Sevenoaks in the northeast coming up at 5:30 tonight, and yesterday afternoon we had the Manchester Mystics beat the Newcastle Eagles 82-56 in Manchester. There are also 3 games next weekend in the league. Nottingham will return here to the Wildcats Arena to play the Leicester Riders in a rematch from the Cup group stage, and Cardiff will also be in action again, hosting the Manchester Mystics. As we have the starters just coming out onto the floor for the Archers, it will be number 5 Robin Lewis, number 8 Sarah Jorgensen, number 12 Sarah Wagstaff, number 17 Mara Mariocci, and number 20 Shannon Hatch. As Coach Henrik Leibert is still giving his final instructions. We'll have a slight delay to the tip. And we are ready to get underway after the kneeling for the Black Lives Matter with Marizzotti and Joyner for the tip, controlled by the Wildcats. And Chelsea Schumpert will get the Wildcats into their first offence of the afternoon. Costa on the wing. Receives the ball screen to Lundqvist on the roll. And the opening points of the afternoon for Moa Lundqvist, coming in averaging 7 points and 6 rebounds a game. The recent graduate from San Francisco, as we have a slight problem with the shot clock. So Cardiff will have the ball on the sideline for their first possession. And Sara Jorgensen will take it out for the Archers. Lewis off the screen. And a poor entry pass with Moa Lundqvist deflecting it away from Marizzotti. Wildcats out and running. Simone Costa and one. Takes some contact from Sara Jorgensen in transition. Tough finish for the Portuguese player, and she will go to the line for one free throw. Simone Costa's second year with the Wildcats averaged 16 points per game last year. And her free throw is good to put the Wildcats into a 5-0 lead, and Wildcats will come straight into a press. But Lewis brings it over, and Sarah Wagstaff will set the Archers offence up. Hatch to Lewis. Ball screen. Hatch knocked down by Schumpert on the bump. Jorgensen drives, finds Hatch for the mid-range two. Air ball, Sarah Wagstaff with the rebound, is fouled. Misses the layup, but will go to line for 2 shots. Foul is on, I believe, Shania Rose, but we'll check that. No, it's on Chelsea Schumpert, so that'll be her first. And Sarah Wagstaff will go to line for 2 shots. Wagstaff, one of the veterans for the Archers, also the coach of their WBBL team, recently promoted to Division 1. Splits her free throws, and Wildcats will come back down. Rose looking for Lundqvist inside, deflected out, and Wildcats will retain possession. And Jasmine Joyner will set up to take the inbound. And gets it directly back from Schumpert, looking for the post-up opportunity. Joyner kicks over the double team, and Costa drives on Wagstaff, and Sarah Wagstaff just a little bit late trying to get to the spot. It's called for the blocking foul. Schumpert looking for the ball off the elevator screen. Joyner in the high post, fakes, drives, takes it through contact with Hatch, misses the layup, and the Cardiff Met Archers will get the ball. Wildcats again looking for this full court man-to-man press to try and slow the Archers down. Jorgensen gets it over comfortably, looking to drive on Schumpert. No success, looking for the inside post touch. Wagstaff bumped by Lundqvist, and that will be Moa Lundqvist's first foul of the afternoon. Both teams with 2 quick team fouls here in the first quarter. Jorgensen deflected away by Costa. And with 13 left on the shot clock, the Cardiff will have a sideline possession. Lewis to Marizzotti on the elbow. Flare screen for Lewis. It's got nothing. The paint and Robin Lewis has to throw it up to beat the shot clock, but throws it off the top wire, and it is a 14-second violation for the Archers. Costa, early ball screen from Joyner, deflected away by Marchesotti, but Wildcats retain possession. Schumpert for a contested three, makes it over Robin Lewis. Telshi Schumpert, consistent three-point score for the Wildcats, something they have been struggling with this season. It is heavily reliant for Chelsea to make three-point shots as Jorgensen leaves her three short, and Simone Costa will have a chance to push in transition. Driving on Jorgensen, and that will be Sarah Jorgensen's second foul of the afternoon. And Simone Costa, being aggressive early in transition for the hosts, will go to line for two shots once again. Costa makes them both, and the Wildcats are out to an early 10-1 lead. Lewis receiving the ball screen for Hatch. Marchesotti swings it to Wagstaff. Wagstaff pump fake drive, and is stripped by Shania Rose. Wildcats have another chance to run in transition. Costa finds Joyner, hands it off to Lundqvist, leaves the layup short. And Cardiff will call an early timeout here. 7 minutes 1 left in the first quarter. Nottingham Wildcats 10, Cardiff Met Archers 1. Both teams coming out the timeout now. It looks like Steph Collins has decided to keep Sarah Jorgensen in the game despite being on 2 quick fouls. And it will be Jasmine Joyner to inbound as the Archers look to be in a 2-3 zone. Costa cuts the low block, misses Lundqvist, another offensive rebound. Ball scrambled and finds Joyner. Schumpert with 5 on the shot clock. Another 3 from the right wing, leaves it short, and Robin Lewis will collect a rebound, and Archers will push in transition. Lewis deep in the paint, over Lundqvist short, but Hatch offensive rebound, can't convert, and Wildcats with another chance to push 3-on-3 in transition. Schumpert finds the trailing Joyner. Hand off to Costa. Joyner slips the ball screen, Robin Lewis in there for help, but an easy finish for Joyner. Got a big height advantage over Robin Lewis there, and straightforward layup for the American. Hatch shooting the 3 off to the right. And the Wildcats will have a chance to extend this early 11-point lead. Schumpert getting the offense set. Finds Rose in the corner. 3 is long, and Cardiff looking to push ahead. Jorgensen to Wagstaff. Wagstaff has to kick it out, and Lewis will receive the ball screen. Shumpert trying to go under. Lewis pulls up for the 3. Little long and another rebound for Chelsea Shumpert. Joyner at the top, looking for options. Fakes the handoff, and Shumpert will bring it back out. 6 on the shot clock. Going to isolate on Robin Lewis. Pulls up for a long 2, little long. Marchesotti fends off Joyner, and Archers will have a chance to notch their first field goal of the afternoon as we cross into the second half of the first quarter. Wagstaff on the wing. Reverse to Lewis. Shumpert again under the 3. Lewis will pull up and leave it short. Archer's offence struggling like last week against Leicester to really get something going. Lundqvist working inside, blocked, but Jasmine Joyner will collect the offensive rebound and lay it home, and the Wildcats take a 14-1 lead. Wagstaff looking to attack. Shania Rose off the dribble is fouled, and both teams will make substitutions for the first time this afternoon. Into the game for Wildcats is Chloe Gaynor and Lily Annem. And for Cardiff, Justine Furland and Kim Kang. Wagstaff skip past the King. Up fake, drives, goes round Gaynor but misses the layup. Furlan with an offensive rebound, and Sarah Jorgensen will get Cardiff's first field goal of the game. Shumpert back to her right hand, running layup's good, offensive rebound. Lundqvist is tied up by King, and the possession arrow points the way of Cardiff. But Moa Lundqvist really active on the offensive glass here early. It's her 3rd offensive rebound of the game. King. Cardiff again reversing the ball. Nottingham in a 3-2 zone at the moment. Furland on the low block. Wagstaff corner 3. Off the rim 3 times. Doesn't quite go, but Annim deflects the ball, and Cardiff will retain possession with 14 on the shot clock. And another Wildcat substitution back from injury. Rebecca Duomo replacing Chelsea Shumpert. Wagstaff looking for Jorgensen, coming out to the corner 3. Off to the left a little bit, but Cardiff will get the ball back again. 3rd opportunity this offence for the Archers. Keng for 3, little long, another offensive rebound. Keng drives into Lundqvist. Jorgensen another 3, and Lundqvist will finally get a defensive rebound for the Wildcats. And Simone Costa will set the offence up with Chelsea Shumpert down the bench. Costa off the double screen at the top. Gaynor pops, going to shoot the 3. And Sarah Wagstaff will get the defensive rebound. Wagstaff loses the handle, and jump ball is called as both teams make substitutions. Lewis back into the game for the Archers, along with Molnar checking in for the first time. And for the Wildcats, Shumpert and Joyner in. So a very brief rest for both Chelsea Shumpert and Robin Lewis. Archer's showing a little bit of press, trying to get the ball out of Shumpert's hands, but she gets it back. Gaynor trying to find the ball inside to Joyner. Joyner spins to her right hand, layup rims out. And Denise Molnar, the Romanian international, will get the ball. Furland setting the screen for Lewis. Hatch thinks about the 3, swings the ball. Hatch will shoot the 3 this time. Little off, But Furlan with the offensive rebound and travels. With some rebounding issues, looks like Coach Kenrick Liebert will bring German under 16 praise Egrevia into the lineup for the first time. Praise part of Coach Leibert's key rotation this year. Schumpert gets a handoff from Joyner and is fouled on the layup. Foul is on Kang, her first, Archer's fourth, so Wildcats will be shooting on any further fouls in this first quarter. Schumpert makes the first free throw. Schumpert 95.5% from the line last season in the league, misses the second, and Robin Lewis runs into her own teammate trying to bring the ball up, but we're advancing to Kane. Kane with the spin move blocked by Anim, but referee Patrick Janner will call a foul. Bit of contact on the arm, and Kim Kane will go to line for 2 shots as Marchizotti checks back into lineup for Shannon Hatch. And Kane makes them both, still yet to miss a free throw on the season, having gone 100% during the WBBL Cup. And Wildcats again using this double high ball screen. Joyner pops, looking for the high-low, taken away, but Joyner pulls up for the elbow, little long, and Marchizotti fouled by Anim for the rebound. And with the Wildcats in the penalty, Marchizotti will go to line for 2 shots. As Costa and Rose come back into the game, replacing Anim and DeRomo. Marchizotti, another Archer yet to miss a free throw this year, having shot 75% from the line last season. Makes them both, and Cardiff with a quick run to reduce the deficit to 8 with 1.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Costa on the wing. Archer's fronting the post, but Costa rejects the screen. Pump fake, layup is long, and in the process of collecting our own rebound, stepped on the baseline. Lewis to Marchizotti. Flare screen again for Lewis. Lewis looking for the post, gets the screen, finds Molnar on the wing, makes the triple. And Denise Molnar will get the Archers back to win 5 into the last minute of the first quarter. Cardiff were 0 of 9 from the 3-point line before that. Costa, Lewis on the post up. Shot over is short, and Archers will get possession as Joyner unsuccessfully tries to save it. Archers look to be going back to the same set here. This time find Molnar on a post up against Rose. Molnar working on Rose is fouled. That'll be Shania Rose's second of the ball game. And all of a sudden the Archers are on an 8-0 run to close the gap to 4. As Molnar misses the first free throw of the afternoon, and Wildcats will have a chance to hold for the final shot, but instead they push in transition. It's no good, and Archers will have one final chance. 9 seconds left in the quarter. Keng tries to spin, loses the handle. Molnar already made one wing three, second is no good, and that will end the first quarter here in Nottingham. Nottingham Wildcats 15, Cardiff Met Archers 11 after 1. Welcome back to the Nottingham Wildcats arena for WBBL action. Wildcats leading the Archers 15-11 after 1. Wildcats with all 5 starters on the floor to start the second quarter. Lundqvist denying Marchizotti. Keng off the screen finds a short roll. Lewis now looking to attack, dumps it off to Furland, trying to go on the baseline, loses the dribble, shot clock low. Jorgensen throws it up to beat the buzzer, but leaves it short, and Archers will start the second quarter with a 24-second violation. Archers still on an 8-0 run. Shumpert tries to set the Wildcats offense up. No pass available, should keep the dribble. Shumpert pull up 2 is good. And the Wildcats' second leading scorer adds to her tally. Keng, chance to go, stops. Turnaround jump shot is good. And Wildcats break the press, have a chance. Shumpert out running Robert Lewis. And is fouled on the layup by Justine Furland. And Chelsea Shumpert will go to the line for her 3rd and 4th free throws of the game. makes them both Chelsea Shumpert with 8 points to lead all scorers here. Marchisotti trying to find the curl of Sara Jorgensen, but Simone Costa gets back into the passing lane and deflects it out of bounds. Archer's struggling to get the ball in. Marchisotti, little handoff to Lewis. Lewis attacks baseline, reverse layup is good for Robin Lewis. And the gap is back to 4 points. Shumpert finds Joyner off the pop. Joyner now breaking down. Marchisotti up and under move is good. Wildcats leading scorer Jasmine Joyner with a third field goal of the afternoon. Marchisotti in the post, working on Lundqvist. 9 seconds on the shot clock, backs her down. Left-handed hook shot is no good. Joyner, 5th rebound of the afternoon. Wildcats again pushing in transition. Shumpert receives the early ball screen, finds Lundqvist on the roll. Lundqvist goes to a little right-handed scoop shot. And really patient post play by the Wildcats inside. Stabilise their offence after some struggles to end the first quarter. Lewis takes the long two as Shumpert goes under the screen. And Robin Lewis, back-to-back baskets for the Archers. Costa finds Joyner. Joyner working on Marchisotti. Turnaround jump shot is good. And both teams having struggled for offence at various points in the first quarter are flowing here in the second. Kang, again Wildcats going under the three. Kang will stop and pop. Shumpert defensive rebound, pushes ahead to Rose, and transition layup is good for the Wildcats Academy player Shania Rose. Lewis avoids the question from Joyner with the help of a screen from Marchisotti. Kang, good pressure by Rose, deflected the ball. Kang switches back using the screen twice but loses the handle and dribbles it out of bounds. And the Archers bench asking for players just to calm down a little bit as Kang and Furland come out and Wagstaff and Hatch come back into the ball game. And for the Wildcats, Rebecca Duomo back in for Chelsea Shumpert. Wildcats trying to avoid Costa getting the ball unsuccessfully as Shania Rose now brings it up. Wildcats in a horn set. Rose doesn't find Lundqvist on the post up. Costas takes it past Lewis, drives. Joyner offensive rebound, leaves the putback short. Lundqvist offensive rebound again and is fouled. Moa Lundqvist, 4th offensive rebounds, being a real problem for the Archers. And she will head to the line for her first free throws of the afternoon. Lundqvist 2 of 2, extends the lead back to 12. Jorgensen drives inside, layup's a little bit too strong, and Lundqvist with another rebound will find Rose. Advances the ball, dangerous pass to Duomo, but she picks it up. Joyner doubled on the low block. Kick out eventually comes to Costa, and with 8 on the shot clock, Lundqvist will come up for the ball screen. Costa, Lewis fights over, finds Lundqvist, foul line jump shot, and is fouled on the closeout by Levi Warren, who's just checked in. And having just made both free throws, Mo Lundqvist will head back to the line. Lundqvist averaged 6.8 points and 5.8 rebounds in the cup with that free throw. Takes her personal tally to 7, and halfway through the second quarter, Wildcats lead by 13 once again. Jorgensen, pull up from the ball screen, elbow jump shot is good. Joyner drives to the right and is fouled by Levi Warren. That will be her third personal foul of the afternoon. And Steph Collins looks to her bench and she'll bring Molnar and Marchizotti back into the ball game with Robin Lewis and Levi Warren on their third foul, checking out. Referee decided that was on the drive, so Wildcats will have the ball from the baseline. Simone Costa to inbound. Joyner takes the 18-foot jump shot and knocks it down. Wildcats leading scorer now into double digits for the afternoon, as Costa fouls a driving Sarah Jorgensen. And the Wildcats will make multiple substitutions with Costa and Lundqvist checking out. That was the first team foul of the quarter for the Wildcats, so no immediate concerns. Archer's now in the penalty though. Jorgensen off the reverse, drives again. Joyner trying to block it, no. Cardiff offensive rebound, Wagstaff has to put it up with 3 on the shot clock, makes the tough jump shot. Sarah Wagstaff, a staple of this Cardiff programme for multiple years now. 7 points a game last season. Adjusting to life, coaching in NBL Division 1 as Shumpert jump shot is successful once again. And the Wildcats, 2 Americans, really causing problems for the Archers. Wagstaff saves the errant pass, rejects the screen, takes another mid-range jump shot, makes it once again. And 4 quick points for Sarah Wagstaff, takes her personal tally to 6. Shumpert double ball screen. This time takes the long 2. Molnar with the rebound. Archers have a chance 2-on-2 in transitions, but will slow it down. Wagstaff shoots the 3, leaves it short, and a contested rebound is deflected by Chelsea Shumpert. Cardiff will have 10 seconds to get a shot off here as they trail by 11. Molnar to inbound, finds Hatch underneath. Jorgensen cuts, makes the layup. And Sarah Jorgensen cuts the deficit to single figures. Joyner in the mid block. Face-up jump shot is good. Jasmine Joyner having another big afternoon. 12 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists early on here. Jorgensen pull-up is long. Wildcats changing the ball screen coverage there. And Rose picks up her dribbles in a little bit of trouble. Shumpert comes all the way up to get the ball. Shumpert finds Joyner, pump fakes, tries to split two defenders and is fouled. By Marchezzotti. That'll be her first of the afternoon. As both sides make substitutions, Lewis back in for the Archers and Anim and Costa back in for the Wildcats. And before the free throws, Coach Kenrick Liebert will take his first timeout of the afternoon with 2:13 remaining. Welcome back to the Nottingham Wildcats arena, where we return with Jasmine Joyner on the line for two shots. Makes them both to take her personal tally to 14. 6 of 10 shooting for the Wildcats American as Wildcats come out in a press, broken well by the Archers. Transition layup for Wagstaff is long and a contested rebound between Lily Anim and Sarah Jorgensen results in a jump ball, and the possession arrow is in favour of the Wildcats, who lead by 13 with 2 minutes left of the first half. Costa driving in transition and a foul on the rebounds. Praise Egribia with her first of the afternoon. Second team foul for the Wildcats as they again go back to this 1-2-1-1 press. Archers find the middle of the floor. Jorgensen tries to throw it in the post, but tipped out of bounds, and coach Steph Collins will take a timeout with 1:42 remaining of the first half. And the Wildcats coming back onto the floor to join the Archers. Let's see what Coach Steph Collins has drawn up in that timeout. Wagstaff fouled by Costa on the post-entry pass. That'll be Simone Costa's second foul of the afternoon. Marchizzotti. Jorgensen under intense pressure by Costa. Throws it in the post. Marchizzotti going to work on Lundqvist. Goes to the right-handed hook. Rims out, and Lily Annan will pull down the rebound. Shumper up off the elevator screen. Takes the ball screen from Lundqvist. Now going to work on Lewis. Good defense by Lewis. Creates contact, Shumper, but leaves the layup short. And Sarah Wagstaff's going to push in transition on Lily Annan. Good defense, and Wildcats will have an opportunity to run. Costa slows it down. Mid-range jump shot is short. Joyner offensive rebound. Double teamed by the Archers and is called for the travel. Cardiff with a 2-for-1 opportunity here to end this first half. 42.6 seconds left. See if they look for a quick shot here. Lewis loses her footing. Shumpert with the steal. Take it back the other way. Easy layup for Chelsea Shumpert. And the lead back out to 15. Lewis down the sideline, avoids the trap, finds Wagstaff in the corner. Airballs to 3, and Sari Jorgensen unable to pull down the rebound. And coach Kenrick Leiber just gets his timeout in time, with the timeout to use before the first half ends. Feels like he can draw up a set to extend what is currently the Wildcats' biggest lead of the game at 15. Just look through the first half stats before we go to half time. Jasmine Joyner, 14.7 rebounds. Chelsea Shumpert, 12 points, 3 assists. And Moa Lundqvist, 7 points, 6 rebounds for the Wildcats. As for the visiting Archers, Sarah Jorgensen, leading scorer on 6 points. And Sarah Wagstaff with 5 points, 4 rebounds so far. Cardiff do have 9 offensive rebounds, Wildcats 8. So both teams, I'm sure, at half-time will be talking about trying to tighten that up and reduce those second chance opportunities. Archers with their starting 5 on the floor for this final possession of the first half. Wildcats with Lundqvist, Joyner, Anim, Shumper and Costa heading out. And it will be Lundqvist to inbound the ball, looking for Shumpert. However, Shumpert does eventually get it after heavy pressure by Robin Lewis. Costa off the double stagger. Pump fakes on the freeze. Working on Jorgensen, who does have 2 fouls. Costa has to give it up. Anim to beat the buzzer, misses everything, and we will head into half time. Nottingham Wildcats 40, Cardiff Met Archers 25. We will take a break for half time, and we will rejoin you a few minutes before the second half gets underway. And welcome back to the Nottingham Wildcats arena for WBBL league action between the Wildcats and the Cardiff Met Archers. Wildcats 40-25 up at half time, with the American duo of Chelsea Shumper and Jasmine Joyner combining for 26 points. Joyner 14 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists on 60% shooting, and Shumper 12 points, 3 assists in the first half.
My parents, hey mama, hey daddy, this Jasmine, I love y'all, I hope y'all hear me. Hey Shumper family, okay.
Jasmine Joyner saying hello to her parents before the second half. For the visitors, the Cardiff Met Archers, Sari Jorgensen leading all scores with 6, but a fairly balanced attack so far, with 4 others scoring 4 or 5 points. The Archers' offence has been a little bit of a problem all season long. Speaking to coach Steph Collins before the game, she was happy to try and get up to 60 points. That was her target for this afternoon, having scored just 27 against the Leicester Riders in the WBBL Cup semi-final last weekend. Wildcats also falling in the Cup semi-final to the Sevenoaks Suns, and that WBBL Cup final will be played in January from Birmingham. Cardiff Archers already back on the floor with their starting 5, which is 5 Robin Lewis, 8 Sari Jorgensen, 12 Sarah Wagstaff, 17 Mara Mariocci, and 20 Shannon Hatch. Wildcats just getting some final instructions from Kenrick Liebert, but it looks like their starting 5 are going to come out, which is 1 Chelsea Shumper, 3 Jasmine Joyner, 12 Moa Lundqvist, 15 Shania Rose, and 24 Simone Costa. Wildcats, reminder, are without Tia Freeman today, who picked up an injury, and Siobhan Pryor still rehabbing, hoping to make her debut soon, as Robin Lewis will get us underway for the second half. Sarah Wagstaff on the wing, deflected away by Shania Rose, keeps possession though. Jorgensen, lob pass over the top to Marizzotti, who will make the layup. Archer's leading scorer in the BBL Cup puts her personal tally up to 4 in the afternoon without a field goal in the first half. And Archer's putting some ball pressure here to start the third quarter. Joyner decides against the 3, trying to jump, step back jump shot, leaves it a little bit short. Marchizzotti with the rebound, and Archers will slow it down, but trying to get this game back into single digits to start the third quarter. Costa knocks the ball away from behind on Jorgensen, and Archers with 15 on the shot clock will have possession. Marchizzotti open on the elbow, can't convert, and Simone Costa pushes in transition, loose the handle, deflected away by Robin Lewis, who in return will push 3-on-3. Lewis to Wagstaff on the wing, gets the contact from Moa Lundqvist and scores the basket. Rare transition points for the Archers, and Sarah Wagstaff will go to line with a chance to complete the 3-point play. Moa Lundqvist's second personal foul of the afternoon. And she can't convert the 3-point play, but Shannon Hatch deflects the ball out of bounds. She thought she'd got it a touch off Joyner, but referee Joe Hodson has given Wildcats possession. And Lundqvist will inbound with Archers showing full court pressure. Shumper double teamed will find Lundqvist into the front court. Lundqvist looking to attack, kicks it to Rose. Pump fake on the 3, drives, blocked by Wagstaff, but Rose will get her own rebound, skip pass across to Costa, 9 on the shot clock. Costa knocks over Wagstaff, tries to find Joyner, but can't connect, and that will be a turnover. And Archers do have a chance to get this to a single-digit game. Lewis to Wagstaff on the wing. Jorgensen throws it inside to Marchesotti. Bad pass, but she tips it out to Hatch. Jorgensen's going to drive and trying to find Wagstaff, but throws it away. Back-to-back turnovers, which was a rarity with only 10 combined turnovers in the first half of action. And it will be the Wildcats Academy player Shania Rose to get us back underway. Rose coming up. Shumpert can't throw it into Joiners. Hatch is there, knocked loose, but Costa does eventually find Joyner, and she is bumped and will go to the line. Foul is on Sarah Wagstaff, I believe. It is indeed her second of the afternoon, and Jasmine Joyner will go back to line for the second time this afternoon, made 2 of 2 earlier. But does convert the second to take her personal tally to 15 points. Hatch, handoff to Lewis, flare screen, decides against the elbow jump shot. Wagstaff corner 3 off the top of the backboard, and Moa Lundqvist pulled down the game tying 7th rebound. Shumpert, long 3. Robin Lewis just about saves it on the baseline, and so Wagstaff will come away. Good defence again by Shania Rose with ball pressure, and Cardiff will get up into their half-court set. Marchesotti sets the screen for Lewis. Can't find the roll, but Jorgensen with a deep 3, a little bit long. Chelsea Shumpert, her 3rd rebound of the game, will push. Find Costa early down low, but she will back it out and find Jasmine Joyner. Joyner nowhere to go. Lundqvist fakes the handoff to Shumpert, will drive. Right-handed layup, no good. Moa Lundqvist, one of her best games in her short Wildcats career, 7 points, 6 rebounds so far. Lewis trapped on the ball screen by Lundqvist, and Shumpert finds Marchesotti. Jorgensen inside, good work by the Archers to pass out the trap. And once again it's down to a 10-point game. The Archers still not going away here in Nottingham. Rose working down low on Wagstaff. Lundqvist decides against the shot, does drive. Right-handed scoop layup is good. The second time we've seen that this afternoon. Wildcats again aggressive in the ball screen, this time a hedge. Hatch to Lewis. Wagstaff trying to find a cutting Shannon Hatch, but throws it away, and we will get our first sub of the second half. Jasmine Joyner checking out and will be replaced by the youngster Praise Agriva. Praise's second year with the Wildcats, having joined at Christmas. The German under-16 national team player will have another year in the programme before she likely heads off to the US. Inbound is tipped, but Simone Costa will come up with it. Loses the handle, but Shannon Hatch deflects it out of bounds. And it will be the Archers' turn to make some subs, with Furland and King checking into the game, and Marchesotti and Wagstaff coming out. Wildcats looking for the post touch for the inbound. Praise goes to her left hand and misses the layup, but is fouled strong move from the youngster. Averaged 6 points, 9 rebounds with the German national team in European competition summer before last, and likely would have played with the under-18 team last summer, but obviously tournament was cancelled due to the coronavirus situation. She misses both free throws, and in an attempt to chase down the rebound comes in too early, and the referees will have a brief discussion, and it will be a line violation, and the Archers will get possession back as we close in on the midpoint of the third quarter. Wildcats still up by 12. Hatch hands it back to Lewis. Flare screen again coming for the Archers. Into a dribble handoff. Keng, 9 on the shot clock, rejects the screen, attacks into the middle. Keng misses, but Shannon Hatch will get the rebound, kick it out to Justine Furland. Jorgensen with a little running jump shot. A second opportunity on the offensive glass. And Archers can't convert at the third time of asking. And Simone Costa will try and set the offense up, goes behind the back. And the drive will go out of bounds, and that is a rare turnover for the Wildcats, only their 7th of the afternoon. Unable to extend this lead. Jorgensen off the screen. Keng with the back screen for Hatch to get into the post. Kicks it back out, 7 on the shot clock. Robin Lewis drives, has to throw it up after contact with, and Robin Lewis will make her 3rd field goal of the afternoon. And Archers trying to get this down to single digits. Lots of energy on the bench at the moment. Schumpert drives on Lewis, kicks it to the far corner. Rose deflected by Hatch. Shot clock down to 7. Schumpert trying to get the handoff. Does eventually get it. Schumpert going to work on Lewis. Step through 3 is off to the left. And Jorgensen will come up with the rebounds, find Lewis. And the Archers do have a chance to get it to a single digit game. Furland at the top, trying to find Lewis, nearly deflected away by Schumpert. But Archers will take possession as Denise Molnar will check in for the first time in the second half, replacing Sarah Jorgensen. Jorgensen, the leading scorer, with 8 points, and in fact, coach Kenrick Liebert is not happy and will use a timeout here with 3:42 remaining in the third quarter. Welcome back to the Wildcats Arena for this WBBL League opener. Both these teams will be in action next week. Cardiff host Manchester Met Mystics, and here at the Wildcats Arena, the Nottingham Wildcats will host the Leicester Riders in a rematch from the WBBL Cup group stage. Tip is due for 3 p.m. and all the action will be brought to you live again here on the Nottingham Wildcats YouTube channel. With 10 seconds left on the shot clock, the Archers will come out of this timeout. Kim Keng will inbound it, and for the first time, Wildcats will put their junior guard Maisie Aveson onto court. Molnar looking to work, shot clock down to 3. Shania Rose steal, she'll lead transition for the Wildcats. Early post touch for Praise Egbriva, who is fouled on the drive by 20. That is Shannon Hatch, was in the drive, so it'll be end-line ball. And Egbriva will inbound it. Again, Wildcats looking for that post touch, this time can't throw it in. Costa goes to drive, kicks to the opposite corner, and double deflection will mean Wildcats turnover, and Archers again get the ball back. The Wildcats turnovers really mounting in this third quarter, having only had 4 in the first half. Lewis receives the handoff out to Hatch. Lewis drives through the teeth of the defence, ball knocked loose, and referee Patrick Gianna will call a travel on the experienced Cardiff guard. Robin Lewis's second season here in Cardiff, having spent times both at the Leicester Riders and the Caledonia Pride, where they made the 2017-2018 Cup final, losing to the Wildcats. Costa kicks it out, jump shot is a little long, but Simone Costa comes up with the offensive rebound, blocked by Hatch. Joiner's put back, no good. Wildcats really struggling to score in the second half, only 3 points so far, 7.5 minutes in. A replication of the third quarter down in Sevenoaks last week, as Hatch's jump shot is short, and in an attempt to save it, a Cardiff player stepped out of bounds and looks to be a little bit hurt. Can't quite see who's on the floor. It is Justine Furland, but she is helped up and looks like she's okay to continue, as Sarah Jorgensen checks back in for the Archers, replacing Robin Lewis, and Chelsea Shumpert comes in for Shania Rose. And Simone Costa will get us back underway. Wildcats looking for the high-low. Egbriva double team, but finds a way round Hatch, and will get to her right hand and convert the layup for her first points of the afternoon. Shumpert trying to disrupt. Wildcats switch the ball screen. Jorgensen finds Hatch, but Archers throw it away, and Jasmine Joyner will come up to steal, try and lead the fast break. Shumpert to Avizon on the wing, drives, dumps it off inside. Great pass to Jasmine Joyner, who will make the layup. Archers looking for a little bit of a hook by Joyner, but the referee's happy with it, and the lead back up to 14. That timeout proving to be successful for Kenrick Leibo, trying to get the offense going. But there will be a foul on the drive on Avizon, her second team foul of the quarter. And Mark Zotti, Archer's leading scorer through the WBBL Cup, will check back in. And it will be Molnar to trigger the inbound. Bad pass, deflected away, and Joyner will come up with it. Archers now struggling to get a shot up. 3 turnovers in quick succession, and the high-low again having success, and Praise Egbriva will go to the line for 2 shots. Makes the first Wildcats lead back up to 15. It's the third time we've seen it that high. And Wildcats again showing some pressure off the inbound. Jorgensen looking for the screen. Wildcats switch it this time. Carrying it into the middle of the lane, looking for that turnaround, can't get it off. Marchesotti under big pressure, goes to left-handed hook shot. And after a scrambled rebound, Archers will maintain possession, but Wildcats really trying to increase the ball pressure late on in the third quarter. And coach Steph Collins will send Sarah Wagstaff and Robin Lewis back into the game as we are into the final minute. Archers struggling to get the ball in and will be called for the 5-second violation. The Wildcats' defence in the last 3 minutes has really stepped up in intensity, and the Archers have had offensive problems all season, struggling to find a way to get a clean look. Schumpert back into this double ball screen and a moving screen as Ogrive tried to roll to the basket. And the Archers with a 2-for-1 opportunity here to end the quarter. And after deflection, Lewis tied up. Chelsea Schumpert knocked it loose, will be given credit for the steal. And twice now Robin Lewis has turned the ball over at the end of a quarter. And it will be the Wildcats with 36 seconds to go with a chance to extend this 16-point lead. Schumpert off the elevator screen, well defended by the Archers. Wildcats again looking for the high-low, this time nothing there. Costa's going to drive, shot clock getting low. Marchesotti tried to block the shot, but it's called for the foul on Costa. And she will head to the line for 2 free throws. Simone Costa, second year after coming out of Georgia in Division 1 stateside. Last year, 15.9 points per game. 5.4 rebounds, 3.1 assists, 3.1 steals, and took a big burden for the Wildcats backcourt after Chelsea Schumpert got hurt. Costa misses the second, now 4-5 from the line on this afternoon. Wildcats trying to trap off the rebound, but Archers come away. 7 seconds left. Lewis kicks it to Wagstaff, decides against the three, drives. Marchesotti out to Lewis. They don't see the end of the quarter, and the Wildcats get the stop to end the third quarter and hold their biggest lead at 50-33 after 3. We'll take a quick break and join you for the fourth quarter shortly. And welcome back to the Wildcats Arena as we get ready for the fourth quarter. Really low scoring third quarter there. Wildcats winning it 10-8. And the quarter's certainly split into two halves. Archers dominating the first half, but after the Kenrick Liebert timeout, Archers really struggled to create a shot, multiple turnovers, a couple of shot clock violations. And it will be the Archers' possession to start this fourth quarter. Archers with all 5 starters on the floor. Wildcats with just the 2. Shumper and Costa are joined by Avizon. Lily Annem just checking back into the game along with Agriva. And it will be Shannon Hatch to get us underway to Robin Lewis. 10 minutes remaining here, opening league game for both losing cup semi-finalists. Archers struggling to create anything. Wagstaff driving on Avizon, draws the contact and will head back to the line. So Wagstaff, 3rd trip to the line now in the game. 2nd leading scorer with 7 points. And has a chance to bring her tally to 9 if she can make both. Second does rim out. And the Wildcats will have their first offense of the fourth quarter. Costa being aggressive, and Wagstaff will strip the ball off Simone Costa's knee. And the Archers will have a chance to try and get this deficit a little bit smaller. Marchisotti down low to Jorgensen. Turnaround jump shot is no good in the post. And Simone Costa will come up with it. Wagstaff tried to double team, left Avizon open, and a offensive foul off the ball. Not quite sure what happened, but it will be on 21. Praise Agrivia. That is her 2nd offensive foul in a short period of time, her 3rd personal. As Marchisotti receives the ball, looking to try and get it back in the post. Archers leading score, double team, goes to the hook, and Simone Costa will pull down another rebound. She now has 6 points, 7 rebounds and 6 assists. Wildcats fake the handoff, and again Sarah Wagstaff gets a hand on the drive. And Wildcats running away, but they have possession, so a couple of the players will have to jog back down, and it will be Chelsea Schumpert to take the inbound. 12 on the shot clock. Has to skip it to Costa. It's going to set up for a ball screen. Shot clock down to 7. Annim rolling, nothing there. 2-1. Costa, a deep 3 on the buzzer, and Marchisotti will pick up the uncontested rebound, her 7th of the afternoon. As Archer set up for another wing ball screen, Lewis goes to the floater, and a lovely move by Robin Lewis joins Wagstaff and Jorgensen on 8 points personal. 4 of 8 shooting now. And the gap down to 14 as Wildcats in another bit of a dry spell. And Shumper is called for a offensive foul on the drive. A little hook on Robin Lewis, and Chloe Gaynor and Shania Rose will check back into the game. And Archers again into this set. Lewis thinks about the three, gets the post touch down to Marchizzotti, working on Gaynor, trying to dump it to a cutting Furland, but well deflected. Lily Annam getting her hand in the passing lane, and Archers will have 9 seconds to work with here on the shot clock. Marchizzotti to Lewis, shot clock down to 5. Jorgensen coming off the double screen on the baseline, gets into lane, tries to find Furland, but again Wildcats hands in the passing lanes, creating turnovers. And Chelsea Schumpert will take the pull-up too. Chases her own rebound and comes up with it. Schumpert averaging 6 rebounds a game. And is stripped by Robin Lewis. Lewis finds Wagstaff and will take it home for the uncontested layup, but she misses it. And Shania Rose will come up with the rebound. An uncharacteristic miss for Sarah Wagstaff after good defence by Robin Lewis, as Schumpert pushes it over to avoid the 8-second violation into Chloe Gaynor in the horn set. And Wagstaff fouls Shania Rose on the arm, trying to be aggressive. So Wagstaff's 3rd personal foul of the afternoon. First team foul on the Archers in the 4th quarter. Wildcats do have 3 fouls, so have to be careful in the last 6 minutes. Costa trying to go to work on Jorgensen in the post, is fouled and makes the tough layup. Simone Costa backing down the smaller Sarah Jorgensen, and will complete 2nd and 1 of the afternoon. And with 6.5 minutes left, an outside shot of a triple-double for the Portuguese guard. However, she just missed the free throw, and Archers will advance the ball quickly to Sarah Wagstaff on the wing. Lewis receives the ball screen, gets the handoff back again. Lewis and Marchizzotti working the 2-person game on the right-hand side of the floor. Marchizzotti going baseline, nowhere to go. Simone Costa, another steal for the Wildcats, pushes in transition and travels, trying to find a cutting Lily Annam. Simone Costa's success early in the game, being aggressive. And Kim Keng will check in, one of the Archers' best 3-point shooters, replacing Sarah Jorgensen with 6 minutes left here. Lewis beats Schumpert, but nowhere to go in the middle, has to kick it out. Wagstaff now with the drive, finishes the and 1. Chloe Gaynor trying to block the shot, catches Wagstaff on the arm. And so Wagstaff now with a chance for the 3-point play, as Wildcats bring back Moa Lundqvist, and in for the first time another young academy guard, DJ Casanova, as Hatch replaces Marchizzotti for the Archers. Wagstaff does complete the 3-point play, lead down to 13, and Archer's going to try and press and put some pressure on the Wildcats guards. Casanova to Rose, just about stays in bounds. Rose skips across to Schumpert. Schumpert rejects the ball screen, back to her right hand, fouled by the help from King Keng, and Chelsea Schumpert completes the layup. Well known she can reject the ball screen, and Robin Lewis puts her hands up in apology. She knows, obviously looks like a scouting error. But the Wildcats guard a chance to complete the 3-point play, which she does to take her personal tally to 15, only trailing Jasmine Joyner, who has 17. Hatch off the flare screen. This time Archer's going to a ball screen with the 2 bigs. Keng on the wing, decides against the 3, tries to back down Casanova. Little step back is no good, and a fight for the rebound is won by Shania Rose. Looks to advance ahead to Casanova in transition, but she loses the handle. And Steph Collins will take a timeout with 5:13 remaining. Nottingham Wildcats 55, Cardiff Met Archers 39. And welcome back to the Wildcats Arena. A reminder that Nottingham are at home again next weekend against the Leicester Riders. One of 3 WBBL games next week before the Christmas break. Cardiff will host the Manchester Mystics. And a reminder that the other WBBL game tonight is the Newcastle Eagles hosting the Sevenoaks Suns on a back-to-back for the Eagles, having dropped their league opener at Manchester last night. But we'll focus on the final 5 minutes here in Nottingham as the Archers try and claw this deficit back from 16. Kane driving, turnaround on Lundqvist goes, tough move. And Wildcats successfully get the ball in against the Archers, man-to-man pressure. Schumpert gets a handoff from Gaynor. Looking to attack, Kane helps off Casanova. Casanova will shoot the 3, leaves it a lot long, but Wildcats come up with a rebound. A combination of Rose and Lundqvist has been all over the offensive glass for the Wildcats this afternoon. And Schumpert throws it away, and trying to make a play on the ball, fouls Wagstaff, and that'll be an easy, unsportsmanlike call to make, and Sarah Wagstaff will have a chance to go to the line to reduce his deficit once again. Wagstaff doubling up her playing with coaching of the Cardiff WBBL Division 1 team this year, having been promoted from Division 2 last year. The Archers slipped to a 8-point defeat to Worcester in Division 1 action yesterday afternoon. But Sarah Wagstaff, having a solid performance here today, is struggling from the free throw line a little bit. That is 3 of 7 now for her. But makes the second to remain at 50% on the afternoon. 12 points now. Well above her season average. She only averaged 2 points a game in the Cup and 7 in the league last season. As Archers swing the ball around the top, 6 on the shot clock. Hatch looking for someone, finds King on the wing, 2 seconds. Archers don't see the clock and will have another 24-second violation. Strong defence by the Wildcats yet again. Both teams have been strong on the defensive end through the early portions of this season. Bad pass by Lundqvist puts Casanova in a bad spot, and eventually Kim Kane will come up with the steal, and Lundqvist, trying to save the ball, will foul her, and with the Wildcats in the penalty, Cardiff will go to the line yet again with a chance to reduce his deficit. Nottingham's offence really struggling in the second half, only did 10 points in the third quarter. And so far, just the 5 points in the fourth. However, Archers not making them pay at the line. Kane makes 1 of 2. And the gap is down to 12. Rose in the corner. Wagstaff tries to tie her up, but Shania Rose keeps possession. Shot clock winding down, 9 seconds now as Casanova gets the pin down screen. He's going to attack Kang. Casanova tried to be stripped by Wagstaff. She got the ball, however, also made contact with the arm, and the Wildcats youngster will go to the line. And she does indeed make the first. And the second. And we are back to a 14-point game with 3:45 remaining. Hatch sets the screen for Kane King. Spin move up and under, however, just one too many steps, and that is a travel. And Simone Costa gets the ball back, having inbounded it. It's going to push the ball down the floor. Drives in on Robin Lewis. And Simone Costa will head back to the free throw line. For her 7th and 8th foul shots of the afternoon. A well-balanced all-around game by Costa this afternoon. Leaves the first free throw short, however. But 7 rebounds, 6 assists so far. Misses both free throws, however, and will remain on 8 points personal. Kang Marchesotti on the elbow, pump fake. Goes up over Lundqvist. Can't make the jump shot. A tough afternoon shooting for Marchesotti, now 1 of 6. And now she'll have to defend Lundqvist in the post. Lundqvist trying to go on the baseline. Loses possession, and the Wildcats' offensive struggles continue. Archers winning the second half, 18-17 so far. However, the Nottingham lead still looks comfortable at 14 as we enter the final 3 minutes. Lewis setting a cross screen for Marchesotti in the post. Jorgensen under pressure, can't pick up, and Marchesotti catches Perez Agriva in the face, and she'll be called for the offensive foul. The referee's just going to have a quick talk with each other. We'll see what the call is. Joe Hodgson and Patrick Janner, the referees this afternoon. Are they going to call it unsportsmanlike contact to the head or neck area? One of the new FIBA criteria that was introduced a couple of years ago. And it will send Agriva to the line for more free throws. She's already 2 of 4 on the afternoon. Marchesotti joins Wagstaff now on 4 personal fouls. And misses the first. But makes the second. All of her... No, sorry, she didn't make also a field goal, but Praise up to 5 points personal now. Lewis trying to deny Costa on the inbound. Costa now with 7 seconds on the clock. Wildcats got nothing going on this offensive possession. Late ball screen, finds the rising Casanova and buries the triple on the buzzer. Great find by Simone Costa late in the shot clock. Wildcats really had nothing going, and coach Steph Collins will use a timeout. 2.5 minutes to go. Wildcats up by 18. And welcome back once again to the Nottingham Wildcats arena. The hometown Nottingham Wildcats leading by 18 after that DJ Casanova shot clock beating 3. And Sari Jorgensen will get the Archers offence back up and running. Both teams rotating heavily into their bench for the closing 2.5 minutes. Keng for the 3, knocks it down. Her first points from the 3-point line this afternoon puts her into double digits with 10, and now makes the attempted steal. Wildcats retain possession. Costa behind the back. Lundqvist elbow jump shot, a little bit long, but offensive rebound by Agriva, and she will foul out Marsha Zotti and head back to line once again. And we have another timeout taken by Steph Collins. That will be her last of the afternoon. Obviously looking at some future preparation, and still both teams early on in their season, despite it being December. Late start, especially for Cardiff, having slightly different rules in Wales with coronavirus meant a delayed pre-season, and their first road trip at Oaklands was postponed while the team was on the way there. A reminder that the Archers will face the Mystics next weekend at home, and the Wildcats will host the Leicester Riders here in Nottingham. Tip is currently scheduled for 3 p.m, and once again you'll be able to catch the action live on the Wildcats YouTube page. Griever splits the pair. Wildcats 62, Cardiff 46. 1 minute 40 left. Archers have thrown on a couple of their youngsters, including 15-year-old Isabel Bunyan for the last couple of minutes. In fact, Marsha Zotti did not foul out, so the foul must have been on someone else, but she turns it over, and DJ Casanova will get the Wildcats offense set. Casanova looking inside, gets it back, decides to drive, one extra pass to the top. Shania Waters wide open, sticks the 3. Wildcats had only made 1 3 till a couple of minutes ago. Now back-to-back 3s by the academy players. And another turnover for the Archers as we enter the final minute. Costa full court pass, trying to look for Lundqvist, but overthrows it. But with a 19-point lead and 1 minute left, not sure Coach Kenrick Liebert will be too worried about that. Jorgensen driving in on Rose, gets into the paint, nowhere to go. It's Bunyan on the ball, stripped by Lundqvist. Really strong afternoon for one of the Wildcats' new additions. Costa gets the screen, looking for the pick and roll again. Agriva, left-hander layup, no good. Marsha Zotti rebounds, her 9th of the afternoon, and Cardiff will have the final possession. Bunyan also onto court for the Archers late in the game, as the turnaround was no good. Was Maisie Haraya. But that will bring us to a close. Nottingham Wildcats 65, Cardiff Met Archers 46 here at the Nottingham Wildcats Arena. Please stay with us, we will have a post-game interview shortly for you. And welcome back to the Wildcats Arena. Going to be joined briefly by Moa Lundqvist after a 65-46 victory. Moa, must be delighted.
Yeah, I'm really pleased with how we came out and played today. I feel like we started the game really good, and that set the tone for the whole game.
And for you, obviously starting to settle in with a new team, obviously missed last year as well, so really extended layoff for you, but 9 points, 8 rebounds, you had a big effect on the offensive glass, especially early on.
Yeah, I felt more confident playing today, and I feel like I'm getting more and more into the team and I'm just trying to find my role in the team, so I feel like it's going in the right direction, so it's good.
And how are you finding the experience with the Wildcats? Obviously a bit of a different environment coming back into club basketball. Obviously you've had a bit of experience in Sweden before, but getting your feet back set in the European game.
Yeah, I'm really happy to be here, and it's obviously a big difference from the US, but I'm happy to be back in Europe and play, and I'm just happy to play, honestly. Yeah, I miss playing.
Thank you for joining us, and big game against Leicester next week. You must be looking forward to trying to get some revenge from the Cup.
Yeah, definitely. We're excited. Yeah.
Thank you, and we'll be joined shortly by Coach Kenrick Liebert, who is heading over. Just making his way over. Kenrick, 65-46 victory. Are you happy with the progress you made after the disappointment last week in the Cup semi-final?
Yeah, definitely. You know, one of the things that was important to us was being able to share the ball a little bit better, coming out with 18 assists and moving the ball around, seeing multiple players on the score sheet. I thought we played with a much better team performance, being able to lower some of the minutes of some of our key players and get some of the younger kids contributing is always a positive for us.
And obviously a key first half, you didn't really turn over the ball, had some issues with that second half, but when you don't turn over the ball and you give yourself multiple offensive rebounds, which you did in the first half, gives you that little bit of success as your offense is still trying to find a little bit of a rhythm this year.
Yeah, definitely. I think whenever we can put up good shots, we're going to rebound the ball well because we have very good rebounders, you know. And then I think that the ability to kind of get good shots for our group and move the ball around and take better shot selection is going to be something, is going to be a work in progress. I think also you have to look at the 2 spells where we opened the game up. Defensively, we were very good. And I think that's also important.
And then also, we've mentioned it earlier, but must be pleased with the progress of the youngsters, likes of DJ Casanova coming in late, hitting a big 3, especially if you've got your guards can add to that, because you have been struggling a little bit from the 3-point line this season, so to get that boost must be nice.
Yeah, definitely. I thought, there was a few of them. I thought Shania Rose was really good today. She came in, stepped into a starting spot when Tia kind of was out. I thought Maisie had a real good spark in the 3rd and made a big difference when she came in. Was very solid, had a real nice assist coming in the game straight away. And then obviously DJ knocking down a shot and getting some minutes there. She looked pretty poised and looked calm. And everybody knows about Praise and the energy and the effort that she brings possession after possession. So yeah, it was nice to see some of the academy kids come in and do what they're supposed to do,
And now, big test next week. You know what to expect from Leicester. What time of early thoughts going into that game and how important it is early on in the league to try and get some rhythm going into Christmas?
Yeah, I think it's exciting. I mean, we know that, we're going to be up and around each other anyway. We know there are always going to be good battles, and we feel like even though we didn't play very well, we were always in that game against Leicester, and we want the same again. We want to be able to be competitive and put ourselves in a position to win. And this time we're at home. We know there's some adjustments we have to make. And defensively, I think we have to be good. We know that if we're a good defensive team, we give ourselves an opportunity on most nights, like we saw at the Seven Oaks game, and like 7 points down, even though we weren't very good offensively, we were good defensively when we went to Leicester in the Cup. Same kind of mindset,
Perfect. Thank you very much for your time, and we'll wrap up coverage there. Reminder, Nottingham Wildcats beating the Cardiff Met Archers here at the Nottingham Wildcats Arena 65-46, and next week's game against Leicester will be once again on the Nottingham Wildcats YouTube channel.